Okay, the wind's not too bad right now, but I might end up not talking, just recording, because it is windy and it'll just kill the mic. Yeah. What day is today? It's Sunday, the 24th of March. Had a good evening last night out at Peter's. Peter is the founding member of the band that I was in, Dreamkick. And when he was putting that band together, he had thought about asking me, but he didn't think that I'd do it because they were doing a lot of, too much wind probably. They were doing a lot of music that I didn't listen to, like the hair metal bands. Damn wind. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad here. So remember a while back I was talking about how rivers and things like that are kind of, I can't remember the word for it, but it's like, it doesn't matter the scale, it's always the same, like the way water runs, so the way it cuts streams and valleys and stuff like that. So if you look at something like this, and hopefully I don't fall through, I mean, it's erosion, right? So you get the same type of action. It flows out into like a big lake. You know, it's just on a much smaller scale, but it's all the same physics. The wind here. See, there's like frozen sewer drains, just blocked up with ice. Yeah, it's pretty windy, so I hope the wind dies down because it's really nice when it's not fucking blowing. But it's a little bit cold, actually. These are one of those sneaky days that kind of make you think like, oh, wow, it's fucking gorgeous out. And, you know, you step outside your door and the wind's not blowing in that direction. It's being blocked by the house. And it's like, oh my God, it's fucking awesome. And then you get out here and it's like, holy fuck, it's fucking cold. So I'm in King's Place. It's a strip mall downtown Fredericton. And the crazy thing about this place is that back in 1989, 1990, I used to clean this mall, clean this floor, empty the garbage cans, take out all the store's garbage that they left out, mop the entryways, clean the glass in the entryways, clean the bathrooms. It was actually kind of fun. I was like 18 years old. 17 actually, 17, 18. And this floor is the exact same floor that it was in 1990s, and pre that probably. Even the garbage cans are still the same ones. Like, it's not changed much at all. At all. So yeah, just grabbed a couple of things in here. This was more of a get out on a beautiful day activity than anything. Oops, excuse me. Whoa. And now I'm gonna head back to my place, go to Sobeys, pick up some chicken wings. Something bad is happening with my knee. My left knee is really, really aching. And I had, about 3 or 4 years ago, cortisone injections in both of my ankles and in both of my knees, which was fucking painful. But it staved off the pain and inflammation for 3 to 4 years. So I don't mind cortisone shots. They hurt like fuck, but they've always done very good things for me. But I think you're only supposed to be able to get so many of them in your lifetime. And I had a few out west too, so I'm probably at my limit. Alright, where was I? Dreamkick. Yeah. So Pete didn't think I'd join the band because I didn't listen to like a lot of the music that they were going to play. But I made the concession of joining the band as long as they were, in the end, dedicated to writing originals. And, you know, at some point, if there could be, you know, an original, all original band kind of thing. I mean, the bar scene in that day kind of dictated towards, unless you were a, you know, bigger band, original band, you know, you could get shows, but for starting out bands you had to do the club scene, which was playing usually 2, sometimes 3 nights a week at the same bar, and covering 2 to 3 sets. And yeah, so each set would, you know, 15 or more songs. And it was you know, you did quite a bit of work, and we worked at putting our originals into our sets over time, and even had a couple originals like pretty much from the start. Hopefully I'm blocking the wind. So when I set off, I was talking about Peter's last night. Went off into a Dreamkick tangent. But yeah, it was great to see him. He seems to be doing well. I went out with our good buddy Chris Galbraith, who was a big supporter of both Dreamkick and Wasteland Zombies. And a lot of Pete's friends and our friends are fans, and fans are friends. So there was a few of the guys back from the old days that were there. So that was cool. And, we always, I mean, whenever we're together, we talk about it because we had a great time. It was a fucking blast. We talked about things that we won't repeat on audio, but yeah, it was a fun band. We had lots of fun, and we played and partied hard. And if I had not been such a stuck-up, things might have continued with that band. But I made a decision to leave based on certain things, and that was that. But had I stuck it out, who knows what would have happened with Dreamkick. Had a video on Much Music and on the Battle of the Bands here, and I think it's not a big thing. I mean, we were starting to get known out around the area really well as a great band, and always put on a great show, and that was a whole shtick. We always, like, whether it was one person or 1,000 or 2,000, whatever people, we played our hardest, rocked out, gave a show. Because if there were only 5 people in the club and you rocked the fuck out of them, then they'll probably go to their friends and say, "Holy fuck, man, I saw this band last night, they were fucking awesome." And the next time you come to town, maybe you'll have a few more people. And that was part of working in our originals too. So we would squeeze them in our sets, and you know, people would hear them and they would like them, or not. And our originals started to get popular. That's the only way you could do it back here, and in a lot of places probably. Back in the 1990s bar scene, Chris is a DJ at a local bar, and it's really gone downhill. The whole entire bar scene. No one's out. The kids aren't out drinking. Not like they were. Maybe it'll be a little bit better now that it's warmed up. But it was a pretty slow winter, he said. Oh, there's a car blocking the driveway.